Welcome back everyone. Today I have another video. This time I'm playing Rebecca, and this leader is close to my heart and I really want her to work. So I wanted to try it out this set and see how it fares against the meta decks or whatever deck we find in the meta. And I'm glad to say that she's still very good. You got some new support that is actually very good, and you just have to adapt to the new Rebecca, because it plays differently, and it has a lot of interactions that I didn't have before, and therefore it's just a little bit different. Like mainly with Rebecca, of course, because sometimes you can just do like Harurin and then use the Harurin ability and then play Rebecca and then play a Kairos and then you remove a 5 or less easily, or you do the same with Orlumbus, but like sometimes you do have to remember that, right? And I'm forgetful that way. This card is also very good for the deck because you play it, you -2 something, and if you need the extra reach to KO anything, you are able to do it with this card. So it's another 2k that the deck got for the deck. Everything else is something that I played before. I'm playing this split on this ones because this one is really good in the format right now because of Sakatsuki, and this one is really good in general because it just removes 10 drops, and the deck will have problems against 10 drops if you're not able to remove them easily. So I still rather have a better answer for those cards, right? King Kong Gun is the way you close the game sometimes, or just a card that allows you to remove anything with Luffy. So I still play it as a 2-of. I don't think you need more than that. It's fine. And everything else is the same good old deck. You just game by attrition. You eventually just tire your opponent out of resources, and you win. I think he has a decent matchup versus Sakatsuki. I think it has a good matchup versus anything that is not like Nami. A random Nami could definitely kill you. Blue decks are also kind of difficult, but not Sakatsuki so much. But like mono blue decks are difficult, of course, for Rebecca. We already know this from last set, and I don't think it gets any better because you're playing this Rebecca. It is good, but it's not that good. But yeah, the deck's still pretty good. I would play it as a tournament. The only problem with playing it like a big tournament would be like the time, because games do go long on this one, and now even more because you do have to run the opponents out of resources, and the decks start to get in a little bit more grindy, and they can just go and go and go forever, and eventually you just have to like outgrind them, but it just takes a little bit longer of time. So that's the weaknesses of this leader. There's some really good games with this leader, but it's still really long games that just go back and forth, and you have to know where to combo, where not to combo, where to concede one card, when not to concede one card, and just it's a very difficult deck to pilot. But yeah, with that being said, let's go see some gameplay. Alright, and in this game, I'm gonna have to narrate this one because this one went for like 20 to 30 minutes. Actually, it was a pretty long game. And that's what's gonna be with Sakatsuki. And out of the first search, I have the option between the Luffy and the Field Spell. But the nice thing about the Rebecca now is that we can get the Luffy back at any point. So milling the Luffy is not actually that detrimental to us. And getting the Field Spell early on, it is much more important. And of course, I want to combo out of every attack early on. There is no reason to not do so. And here, I think my opponent would like to play like Kusan's and all of those. I don't know what he got. He got a Rebecca, which Rebecca also allows him to outgrind a lot. But Kusan is just very important too in general, right? It allows you to get a body and just cycle. Although it's going to be easy for me to KO it with Orlumbus and Kairos, like both cards. But yeah, in general, it is a good card. Here, I definitely want to combo. Again, keep comboing out of this. He plays the Kusan. I want to be able to KO this guy. I thought I wanted to play maybe the Orlumbus, but now that I drew the Treno Bastardo, it just definitely gives me the play right now, and I can just kill that one and have no problems. Now, my opponent has made a good job at keeping the cards in hand here. He's going to play a Borsalino now. And I'm going to block with this one because, I don't want to get removed with like a CP, this guy, forgot his name. And I just don't want to get removed but that way. And I'm still going to start getting cards into my hand. Again, get two more 2Ks. Because I know he might be able to remove these 2 cards. It's not easy, but he might be able to. And now he plays a 9-drop. So I'm really behind this game. He's been able to keep his hand side up. With like 2 brand new and Sakatsuki. So every card basically floated. So he's definitely ahead, but I still can make it here. I still have 2 Luffys. I have 4 life, and I have a decent graveyard. I think I have a good amount of cards in trash. But since I'm able to do this now, I can do -4. Although I'm gonna have to do it a little bit difficult here. I have to play the 1-drop, so I can KO the 1-drop, and then I can play the Kairos and KO the Borsalino. It is a little bit of like we have to go through hoops here to KO this Borsalino, but it's worth it because I'm able to attack here, of course. And he knows that I can attack with my 7-drop, so he might not want to block with this Borsalino, and I'm okay with that. If he wants to attack this Kairos and remove it later, I think I'm okay with that because I had double Luffy. And if he wastes the removal on the Kairos, I much rather he does that, depending on the turn, because it could be a really difficult turn depending on what he wants to remove. He could also be trying to get the 10-drop out. The 10-drop is the Kaido that draws 4 cards, so that's not a bad card to play here. Really decent for what you need to do. Like in this control mirrors, drawing 4 cards is just great. So yeah, I can agree if he wants to like maybe attack this Kairos and then try to remove with another card, so later he can have double removal on something else. So I'm definitely gonna try to see what he wants to do here. He attacks for 2, so I'm like, yeah, let's give you a 2 because I don't want to get Lushi. And he removes both my Kairos and my Borsalino for free. I wouldn't have liked that for sure. So I rather just combo this way. But because I think that was gonna be his play, I play around it by doing this. And I cannot get the sword, so I have to get a 2k counter. And then I'm just gonna attack the blocker, of course, because I have to. And then I'm gonna attack the Borsalino because I gotta get cards out of his hand eventually, right? And I also wanna get cards into my deck. It's really decent. A 2k counter only is, I mean, it's fine. He's gonna block it, of course. But he gave me 2 1ks. That's huge for me. That tells me a lot. That just he doesn't have a lot of grinding potential now anymore. He doesn't have 2Ks in hand, so it is a good place to be right now. Getting 2 cards out of that Borsalino, amazing. Now he still has to remove my board, and it's not the easiest thing to do because of multiple reasons here. If he attacks for a low number, I can just combo out of that one, and then he won't be able to attack with the Sakatsuki into the Luffy, and he still has to remove the Luffy on top of that, and he will be using Dawn to do that. So there is a couple of factors here as to why he should or shouldn't attack with like X number. So this is a very difficult turn that decides the game, I think, here, because I also have Harujin and Orlumbus. So he might want to play the Kaido, as I'm showing here. He's playing the Kaido, but he also could be scared of me. Okay, sure, you play the Kaido, but then he's gonna die to these 2 cards fairly easy, depending on what happens here. So he decides to just attack with the Borsalino for 2, but I do have 2 of the 2k counters. So now he wants to attack. If he wants to attack by battle my Luffy, he has to give me attack for 9, and then he won't be able to develop pretty much anything else. So I think he took the middle ground here, where he's gonna play the Rebecca, play something else, play this Lushi, and KO the Luffy. Okay, that's a good play for my opponent, because now he's putting the pressure, and at the same time he's forcing me to do something here, right? So I'm okay with this play. The Rebecca is annoying for sure. And I don't think he's gonna combo out of the this one. Yeah, he didn't. Maybe I shouldn't have attacked with the Orlumbus, but also I made a mistake here. I should have been able to attack with the Luffy twice here. I put 2 Dawn into my Rebecca by accident. I should have been able to force the block on Rebecca and get rid of the Lushi, but at least I guess I'm able to get rid of Lushi. I did also wanted to get rid of the Rebecca, but it's okay, it's fine. Now I do have this Trueno Bastardo, which allows me to deal with anything at this point because I have 2 cost reducers. Unless he removes my Haruring, which is the reason why maybe it shouldn't have attack with the Arlumbos. But he also needs to remove the Luffy. Doesn't have anything, maybe? Question mark? Maybe he doesn't. That would be amazing for me. Rebecca is good here. He does another minus cost for reducer. And then he plays the Rob Lucy, so really tragic in my end here. He's able to just keep playing 2 cards per turn, and that's just very annoying for me. That puts me farther and farther behind. But this Kairos is actually a very good draw here, because I'm gonna be able to remove pretty much. I would have liked it if he removed the other one instead, but it's fine. I can just play something else here. I can play a Sabo. So that's actually very good for me. And then we have the Rebecca now, so we don't have to. We can just get it back with Rebecca, get it to the hand, play next turn, KO the Rob Lucy, and be in a good spot. Now that we play the Sabo, our cards don't die by card effects, so it is much more difficult for him to deal with this. But he's in a good spot. He could start attacking for big numbers and force me to block every turn. We do have good blockers in hand to just outgrind my opponent that way. But that's the way that he could start doing it. I block with the Sabo, because if he wants to attack the Sabo for a big number and KO it, I will be okay with that. Like, I can just play the grind game here. Now attacking for 6 is kind of lame, because I have to combo out of that one. I wanted him to spend a lot of energy here this turn, so he doesn't keep developing cards. But instead, he's just gonna keep developing cards. So it is very obnoxious in that way. But I mean, it's fine, I guess. And now he has a lot of blockers that I can just not interact with. I get this guy, but I forgot to do. That's one thing that I did incorrectly here. That I forgot to use my this guy ability, so I can -4 and I can attack with the Kairos the same turn. But I guess it still works out the same, I guess. And I can attack with the Kairos the same turn that it comes out. So it's not terrible, but it's not the best. Now I do have to get the Luffy, because I'm getting low on cards in deck, I think, by this point. It's not the best card right now, because the Rebecca's are still going to be very obnoxious. But at least we have the blockers, we have some good cards here. And this Kusan, as you can see, this Kusan has given him a lot of value over the course of the turns. So it is not a bad place here. I don't know why he attacked. I mean, I guess he wants to remove this card that doesn't die ever against his deck. But I don't know why he attacked this guy. I mean, I'm okay. I think I'm okay with letting this one die. If he wants to remove it with something else, I'm okay with that too. Maybe I should have let it die, by the way. But he's a good attacker here into his board. It just allows me to attack and just keep eating at his hand. Now he's getting to the last 3 cards in hand. That's the way to win, honestly. And yeah, I mean, it just, this game has been all about card advantage, and because he plays a lot of like card advantage cards like Rebecca, it makes it a lot more difficult for sure. And I'm gonna play my own Rebecca here because yeah, I mean, we have to block next turn, and hopefully we can keep going that way, right? Now I'll attack with this one. It's also gonna get blocked, of course. And then I attack for 6 because I think that's good value here. He doesn't have any counter power here, so I'm okay with that. He plays the Kaido, draws a bunch of cards, and I don't have the answer for that. So we'll have to see. Maybe I have to take a life just to do that. I could also just dig for a Trueno Bastardo, so it's not the worst, but it definitely is a good card right now. And we're able to find it, so yeah, we're good in that end. Let's use this guy ability to give him -4. We definitely have more than 15 cards in the graveyard, and now we are in a decent spot. Now we are in the spot that we need to win the game. We can play the Sabo to get more cards, And this is just beautiful. Like 2 Rebecca's here will close the game quickly. Because I'm gonna block this turn. Maybe I should have attacked with Sabo, honestly. Just start getting the value there. But I'm gonna attack this turn. I mean, I'm gonna block this turn, probably. And then I'm gonna play the Rebecca and get something back. And I'm gonna do that for a couple of turns. So it's gonna be really good for me. I did want him to remove my Sabo. But I'll take the free block. This is good, okay, too. I can attack it now, which is good for me, too. And he removes 2 cards. He removes the blocker and the other one. He uses the Houndsblade. He should have used that first, I guess. Oh, I guess he couldn't. He needed to use the leader ability. So he's in a tough spot here. I don't use my leader ability. And it's a tough spot to be on. Because I wanted to play the Sabo. I have the option between Sabo and Rebecca, but I think Rebecca is better because it buys us a car. It allows us to just keep developing the board. I think it's better than anything else. Like if I play a Kairos here, it's just gonna offer a lot of pressure, even if he removes some of my cards. I just wanna be doing that. And then we start attacking. I mean, we have 2 blockers here, and he has 0 cards in hand. So I don't see why I shouldn't be attacking. Also, I should probably attack with the Luffy, but I'm trying to force my opponent to remove the 7-drop as well. Because if I get to untap with this being completely untapped, I get to remove 2 of his cards. Because again, it's a battle of whoever can stick anything into the board. So if I'm able to just remove whatever he plays, then I'm going to be okay in that end, right? But I guess it is kind of like foolish to think that you're going to be able to remove it, to stake a Luffy against Sakatsuki. They're gonna remove everything anyway, so it was probably fine to just attack and just get him to 2 life and just keep going. But we're in a decent spot still. We have another Rebecca. My opponent is out of Rebecca, so their grind game is completely out. And yeah, I mean, we do have the Rebecca ourselves to just keep going. Unless something goes terribly wrong here, I should be able to win. Like if he starts playing another Sakatsuki, I guess, could be really bad for us. But in general, we should be fine here. I don't think we're gonna. I mean, again, another difficult turn for my opponent. He has to deal me damage or try to develop because he has to start getting close to killing me. Brand new is gonna be amazing for him because it allows him to play another card. And look, he's attacking for 7 now. This is really good for him at this moment, but he's starting to get low on Hanses again, and that's very good for me. I just have to block this one. This is an easy block for me. I don't want to take any damage. Yeah, he's desperate to deal me a damage here. And yeah, I just can just send that one to the bottom of the deck. Play Sabo. I mean, probably it was better to play the Rebecca, but the Sabo preventing my opponent from going for game, it was better. Here I should have used Rebecca's ability first just to have more options. I was kind of like, that was the first mistake that I made this game, but it's a long game. You're bound to make at least one mistake, right? And yeah, now we start attacking with everything because we have to close this game today. Now it's getting ridiculous. Now that he has 4 cards in hand, we start attacking and force him to combo cards. That's the way that we deal with my opponent here. Now another Houndblaze here could be annoying, but we have Sabo protection, so Rob Lucy cannot deal with us, which is really good for us. That Sabo was also, that's the reason I mainly wanted to play the Sabo instead of the Rebecca. It prevents that Rob Lucy play for sure. And I want to block because he's gonna have to use the big attack on a blocker, and I'm okay with that. That's very good for me. And now that he's got 1 life and 2 things, I'm just gonna attack 7. Does he block out of 7? If he blocks and use a 2K, I just get to attack the Borsalino for free with anything, really. And then now that he took that one, I can just attack for 9, see what he does. And he took it, so that's fine. Now we're getting to the end of the game, so I don't need Luffy anymore. I just need to be able to stake 1 card to attack per game. This was probably a little bit greedy to just attack with this Rebecca. Maybe it was better to play the blocker and play a 3-drop. That way he doesn't like get to remove my board. But I mean, I highly doubt, even if he does remove my board, he has to do so many things, and then I'm able to just play Rebecca, rebuild easily. I don't think it was about play for me to just remove his board and then hope to untap with one of these cards, any of these cards really, and then that way I just able to just go for game, right? At this point, he might be able to remove 2 cards here, but he's completely tapped out, and I just have to use my King Kong gun to close the game. It was a really long battle. It was a really good game though. You saw the back and forth. We were really close to the end of the game. I think it was about to deck out too. But we were finally able to hit for 16 here, for 19 I mean, and win that game.
Okay, I'm definitely want to go second in this matchup. This hand is good, actually. We have the Coliseum plus Rebecca Search. Cannot argue with that. And we have a 1-drop now. Oof. I'm gonna dig through our deck very quickly. Don't wanna combo. Yeah, let's combo that one first. Even though it could be some value here. I think I just want to develop the 3-drop and search with the Rebecca. That's the best thing that I can use with my Dawn. Yeah, let's develop with this one. Let's get this one down. Important that we do that. And let's get the Rebecca, because the Rebecca, it could be anything. So this is the most versatile card that I can always get with Rebecca. So definitely going to do that every time that I can. Get a 2 and a 1. Let's do a double 2. If he attacks with this one, I'm fine with that. Sure. No, not really. I'm fine with this. Okay. I guess I can attack for 6 here. Actually, for 5. Because he's going to attack for 5 anyway. He just takes it because he knows. Maybe I should have just KO'd that one, actually. Fair enough. 2 for 6. So let's try to get another one here. Let's get another Rebecca. And I could play Rebecca plus the 1-drop. Let's play the 1-drop and see what I find. Let's find the Luffy. Okay, that's good. I guess this is just fine. No, actually the blocker is actually good. Let's get back a 2k counter. Ooh, I can actually get our Lumbus back. That is good for us next turn, but I do want the combo power. So let's do just this one. And then next turn we have Luffy dual attack here. Combo the Becca. No blockers, I guess. The Sabo, I guess, is probably better. Although I have a lot of cards that I can maybe discard with Sabo. I can get it back with the Rebecca. That's the nice play. You can do a turn where you do Rebecca plus Sabo, and you are like gaming. Well, I don't want to do Luffy into this. I can do Rebecca -4 and KO something else. Let's see what we do here. I want a -4 and KO this one, because that way we access the KO ability on everything. So yeah, I'm gonna use this one. Get Orlumbus. And then let's play Kairos, I guess. Choose no targets. And then I guess we'll do a Bastardo here into the blocker. Let him go. I could also would have done it on this one, actually. My bad. Let's combo the 2k. And we're gonna block with Rebecca here. Now he's 9 done. And then 9 done. Yeah, I should have done it the other way. That is my bad. Okay. Okay. How do we do this? We're definitely playing this one. Using the ability here. to KO this guy. No. I'm thinking what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna KO this one, and then I'm gonna attack with everything with the with this guy. Choose targets. This one. Wait. -4 on this one. Then we're gonna play. We're gonna KO this guy. Tap the stage, because if he wants to attack this guy, I'm okay with that. Deploy here. KO that one. And then, I guess he can just block with the leader, so it's not even great. Let's do Rebecca ability here. Let's get the Sabo for another blocker. And I guess just attack for 7 here, because he's going to have to combo out of that one. Or take the life here. And then attack for 5 with the Kairos. That's not bad. And then 5. He's going to have to give me cards either way. And then let him go. If he wants to attack my Kairos, that would be great. I'll block with that one. And then he's gonna play the 10 drop, which we were gonna be able to. No, we're not gonna be able to kill. That's a problem. Yeah, I have to combo the Sabo. Yeah, I should have done it the other way, so this card wouldn't have been able to deal me damage. So I guess I have to do. That's terrible. Unless we can do removal on this guy first. Let's get something with Rebecca first. I guess I can get this one, KO this one, and then somehow KO this one? No. Well, we can attack it, I guess. Or we can just attack it, actually. Yeah, let's get the blocker. Let's KO this one. And then let's attack it with everything here. No, let's attack it with this much. It's not even good. This card has been annoying. Fair enough, especially for us. So how do we do this? I don't want to lose this guy. That's the problem. So let's play Sabo. This is a good card to end the game, I guess. If he doesn't play blockers, we just end the game. So let's just bottom deck. Let's just out Luffy. And out the blocker and let him go and see what happens. He has to play another 10 drop here. Okay, we'll just go for game then, unless he keeps up a bunch of energy. But if not, we'll just go for game. 2 and a 1. And what does 1 energy represent? He's gonna play a blocker, I guess. I guess I'll take it. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna go for game. I want to see another King Kong. And do we have another one on deck? I think we haven't milled it out. We played 2. So let's see if we have a second one. We don't. Let's see if this one connects first, and then we'll decide. Attack for double strike, see if it connects. If it connects, then I don't have to take the double there. And then I could take a chance, see if I get another Kong. But I think I just go for game here. $11 and 5. Yeah, there you go. He had the perfect opening there, because he was able to bounce back, and keep up with my removal, what I was trying to do.
But eventually, and he was also had the blockers, which made it so much difficult for me. So I had to risk it on the all-in there. That was the only way to win here. Okay, we're gonna play against Akatsuki. Definitely we're gonna do the leader first. Oh, I kind of want to do this one because I can just play the Rebecca, get the Bartolomeo back. So it's value there. This matchup is gonna be fine for us here. Oh, I didn't like that one, but I have the Sabo, so it's not bad. Let's get this one because I can play the Rebecca next turn, search, and do the whole thing, which is good for me. 5. I really don't want a combo, but I think I have to. This card is gonna be obnoxious. This card is also obnoxious. Equally as obnoxious? Not sure, actually. No, I think playing this one is better here. We could get the Orlumbus back. Is that good? Nah, let's get the 2K counter. I think it's gonna be better. And then let's use the leader ability here. Let's get another one of this. Although the Gong is not bad, actually. It's very decent here play that I can do. I assume he's not gonna attack my my Kairos. Well, he might bottom deck it. But that's the thing, like our deck is just really tempo heavy, and he has to bottom deck a lot of things. We're also going first. We could play the Luffy, but it's not as good. So we're gonna play Sabo. Oh yeah, we'll take that one. That's fine. I guess he gets card advantage with this. It's not bad. We'll bottom deck this. I guess we can attack the leader. See what happens. That's fine. I don't need to draw a card here. I have full hand size, so it doesn't really matter. And these cards are really difficult for him to remove. I mean, they're not really difficult, they're just difficult to remove. But at least it's something that I have there that he has to spend a specific card here to remove it. I guess the blocker is not as good in this matchup. That's annoying. I mean, okay, well that solves that problem. Oh, this one, tap, I guess the leader or the stage. And then attack for 5 and attack for 5. We're gonna have to combo some cards eventually, right? That card is good against us though. Very, very good. He could remove something now because I only have 1 protection. Ooh, but comboing a Rebecca here, mwah, amazing. That is definitely what I want to be seeing here. Next turn I probably play Sabo. Depends. I don't need to play the Luffy just yet. It is not the time. I might have to take a damage here though. He goes Houndsblade, attack, attack. Maybe I take 2 damage actually. Then I play Sabo maybe? Question mark. I want to get rid of this Coliseum that is doing nothing in my hand.
So sure. Oh, I see. He wants to. You know what? I'm okay with this. I'll top the leader. Whatever. He KOs those two with that guy, and then I get him back anyway. I'm okay with that. I don't want to lose that Rebecca. Rebecca is too good. He could also just KO this one and this one. That's not bad. But then if he doesn't KO this one, then I get to remove something else, and it's just good for me. Maybe. Yeah, I do. Okay. Let's get something with this one. Oh, I guess it's Luffy time, I guess. And then here I'll get back this one, I guess. Just get some 2Ks back into the deck. So I'm low. The Sabo, this one. Then attack. Always get value out of my Luffy. If he wants to combo a bunch of cards, that's fine. I don't mind. I have protection by battle with my Rebecca. That's why having combo with this one is just important. Finally combo 2 cards here. 2K counters, so we're finally whittling down the hand, and that's just what we needed to do. He discarded Hound's Blaze. Interesting. I mean, that deals with one of the Kairoses, so it's not a bad card at all. And I can also just combine these 2 cards. It's so good. Like, this deck just got a lot better in that terms. I think I'm favoring this matchup, honestly. Like, I'm a good control deck. Well, I don't have to. You know what? I'll take the damage. Oh, although he's gonna do Hound's Blade. That's fine. Maybe I shouldn't have taken that one, actually. And he's gonna remove this one. It's not very amazing, but it's fine. Okay. But now, second Luffy. Show him what you got. I guess I'll do just 10-10. Just make sure that that one dies. Unless he wants to combo both these cards. Okay, fair enough. Then attack here. Let him go. Even if he puts me to 0, I should be okay. If he attacks the Luffy, I'm okay. Because I can just play another Luffy. Oh wait, I can... Nah, I could, but it doesn't offer me much value, to be honest. Oh, not another one of those. That's actually pretty bad for me. I guess I can KO this thing. He's trying to attack it with my... Yeah. I have to take this. This is terrible. Yeah, no, I have to take it. And I don't have Sabo. I guess I can get a Sabo. Yeah, okay. Okay, I have the Sabo now. Whew, that was scary. So how do we do it? We just need to go to 9. Let's play the Sabo first. Well, that's a card. We go to 9. I guess I cannot do anything else, eh? Let's play the blocker, I guess. Oh, I cannot play the blocker. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll attack for 9 here. Do we have enough counter power actually? I don't even know. I think I have to just pass. Use the Sabo as a blocker here. I think it's better than attacking for 5. Because I have some combo power, but I don't have that much combo power. So an all-in here could be problematic for me. One, 2. So now we can go to 0. That's fine. Might even keep the Sabo, depending on how he attacks. Take it. Just block. Okay, so I have to play this Sabo. I have to bottom deck this. No, I don't have to bottom deck that one. So I'll just play this one. Get the 2k back to my hand. No, I'm not gonna play anything. I guess I'll play Sabo now. This one on the Luffy, because I can go for game next turn. And then I guess I can just do this. Wait, can I untap the Luffy? I can actually. By doing this ability. I guess I can get this one. If I do 0, I can untap the Luffy and attack and hope that this is not a 2k. I don't think that's a good idea. Let's just let him go. And next turn I'll go for game. I have 2 blockers and enough counter power here. I think he's gonna have to do something special here to prevent me from blocking here. Although, yeah, I just do dual attack if he doesn't play any blocker. And if he plays a blocker, I just do 3,000 swords. So he has to remove my Luffy here. Let's see. Double of the A drop almost killed me here. That was kind of a lot. Okay, Great Eruption. I mean, it's okay, but it's not. Unless it's a Hellbound, whatever the name, the 2 kills. I don't really mind. But yeah, double Sakatsuki was actually very good. I think it's good in the mirror too, probably. Because you can randomly hit some cards that you're like, okay. No blockers, a 2 and a 1. And we have 9 worth of combo power. As long as he cannot remove one of these ones, should be fine. I think he has a Hound Blaze. I'll combo to that one. Although if he had a Hound Blaze, actually that's not the best. It's fine. If he has a Hound Blaze plus remove the Sabo, oh yeah, okay. Block on 2 and a 1, and we're going for game this turn. Wait, do I have? I don't have double strike actually, but that's okay because I can go 9-9. We'll see what happens. Did he get a what? What did he get? He got a 2k. I don't remember what he got. Nothing. He didn't get anything. I mean, I guess we can go 10-10 and attack for the rest on the leader on Sabo. There is no trigger that I fear out of that deck. I don't know if it can remove the Sabo, but it is what I have. Attack here. If we can combo to this one, then we have to see what we do. But then we do con and we'll go for everything.
GG. Yeah, I mean, this card almost killed me here. Well, this is our best matchup. Because, I mean, they don't do anything. Let's mulligan for removal, though. Oh, this is a much better hand. Oof. Heck yeah. And we... Oh, my goodness. Hell yeah. Now we also have to mill something with the Rebecca. Like a 3-drop. Oof. That would be amazing. No, like... yeah, a 3-drop so I can pick it up with Rebecca. That would be just great. We did not. But still, we were able to play the Coliseum here. We might just play the guy, honestly. Or we can just play this one and not even worry about this, right? I think. Because I can just play this one. Oh, but I don't have the cost reducer then. Combo to that one. Combo out of that one. Let's get something here. Ooh, that's perfect. And then we'll kill that one. Let him go. And I guess he's gonna attack me this turn. But we don't care. We have Luffy. This deck just doesn't deal with my deck. This deck just doesn't have a good matchup against mine. We can do our Lumbus next turn and then Ideo, I guess. Or we can just play Ideo. Or we can play Rebecca. Actually, Rebecca is pretty good right now. Ooh, I want to kill that one, actually. Yeah, I guess I'll do... Oh, wait. Yeah, let's do Rebecca. Get this back. Play this one. Choose no targets. Let's do this one. Get another 2k here. I could have gotten Gaiax and attacked this. But it's fine, I think. We'll attack it next turn. For sure. Don't want to attack the life. We can just... Oh, that's dirty. That is actually dirty, but... I mean, it's fine. He doesn't really want to attack me with this. I can assure you that much. Because I just get to... He might want to just attack me with the leader for a big number. I don't know. It's difficult. Now if I have a Luffy, it's just really bad for him. He is going to play something else instead, though. So I'm definitely not going to take any damage. And we are going to just attack for 9-9. This is just the back-breaking play here for our opponent. They really don't want to see this. This is just the most obnoxious play that I can do against them. And you know what? I'm just going to start attacking. Because even if he plays triggers out of life, I don't care. Now I'm just being the aggressor. Yeah, that's fine. You can discard your hand. I'm going to be aggressing you from now on. Now you have to defend this every turn. And I have removal and I have a bunch of stuff that are just still not going to be good for him. Yeah, no, he can kill this one for sure. I want him to kill that one, actually. That would be the best play here for me. But, okay. He uses the ability here, which is okay. I can just destroy everything in his board next turn, right? I think so. Yeah, definitely just someone dies, for sure. I shouldn't take any damage. Combo. And then I go with this guy. I go -4 on this one. On this one, tap the stage. Then I'll play Gaiax. Destroy that one. Then I'll attack this one. Then I'll attack this one.
Then I'll attack the leader for 6. 6/6, I guess. Oh, I can't. Sorry. Well, let's do this first then. I could do the Luffy, but I think more combo power here is good. Yeah, just attack for 6. He's gonna have a few cards in hand anyway. I don't think I need anything else to win. Just these cards are just good enough against this leader. I'm still at 4 life. He's gonna have to play another card. Give him discard another card. Like, I just go for game next turn, and there's not much that he can do about it. He's gonna discard and put me to 0. I mean, put me to 1 at least. But yeah, that's not good enough. Then he has to also defend the next turn, which is not possible. Alright, and in terms of the rating for the deck, I'm gonna give it a 4 stars out of 5. I think the deck is very meta competitive. The problem is the complexity of the deck. It has too many lines, and sometimes one small misplay can snowball into many things. So you have to be very on top of the deck, and also the time that it takes to win a game. It is a little bit of this is a heavy control deck where you're just trying to remove everything that the opponent does, and eventually you win because you completely win, right? So those 2 factors make the deck a little bit like weaker in that sense. But it's still a very powerful deck that now that yellow, especially Karakuri, has seen a little bit of decline on play, you don't have to pack so many answers for that deck, and then you have a much better matchup against everything else. So yeah, I mean, it's a deck that definitely can make it in the meta. It's just, it requires a lot. It requires a good pilot, and it requires you to be on top of the deck, not to make misplays, because that's how you lose with Rebecca. When one misplay leads to another, and then it start accumulating, and in a long game, eventually that's how you lose a game. But with that being said, thank you all for watching, and have a good day.